So thank you, everyone. So now the good news is, as you know, I can fix your car if it's broken. The bad news is I cannot fix your hangover, I'm afraid. And I'm afraid I have some more bad news on the way. Guess who's back? So Ronan introduced our little Android yesterday again. So I think you already know whenever our little Android is around, it becomes really interactive. So we would just like to start off today and actually going through what we learned yesterday. And we're very keen to hear from you now what your key takeaways are from yesterday and also what you would like to do based on what you learned yesterday. So I'll throw a little Android around to the first person who got his or her hands up with a key insight from yesterday and a key learning. Anybody? First one is always hard. It's always hard to be the first one. Yeah, I think I see a hand there. So I think throw it over to this gentleman here on the first row. So what was your key learning yesterday?
I really like the branding part, like how to build a branding approach for performance with a really practical case. And I guess we'll try to use it more often.
Very good.
So yeah, great.
Sounds good. So branding and performance, there's a key link and a key connection there. Who would like to go next? Where should we throw it to? There's a hand up there. There's a gentleman up there. Let's see how good you are at this, throwing it. Quite good. Will be a team effort. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
I learned I need to look for more signals within my search marketing, and in particular applying that to remarketing and LSA.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Who would like to go next? So we had 2 people so far. We're all awake now. We all did boom whacking. We're all really good at this, so we're all awake. So who would like to go next? One more? Okay, well, I would add another thing on mobile. It's not just good enough to just have a mobile website. I think it was good to see yesterday when lots of people had their hands up saying, I got a mobile website. I think as Neil then dig deeper into the content, we've seen that there's little tweaks and bits and pieces that probably make it even more successful. I think that would be another key insight from yesterday. Do we have one more person to go next? Okay, so you're all curious to see what's happening now, so I'll tell you now. So today is all about your choice. Whereas yesterday, we were all here in the auditorium, we were all listening to the same content and material. We want to tailor this a lot more today based on the needs and the choices that you made and you have. So it'll be all about breakouts. Imagine maybe, getting that shopping feed optimized is really tricky and you really want somebody to tell you how you can do it. I would suggest you go to that breakout. And I would also suggest you talk to the gurus who are everywhere here in the building, wearing their T-shirts, and really ask them about your specific case, how you can solve it, and they'll give you advice what exactly you need to do to make it work. Research online, purchase offline is another topic that we have in our breakouts, which I think is a key retail piece as well for those of you with brick and mortar stores. And let's not forget the networking challenge. That's still ongoing. So there's a bit more on that too, and as you know, there's a prize to be announced at the end of the day. So then the Google Glass demo. We had that yesterday. I've spoke to some people who, I guess, enjoyed the Glass really, so I think there's more today. So be sure to check that out and try it out and see what it can do. And then finally, on the networking bingo, I'd just be really curious when I've looked at all the details that you submitted. So who is actually the one who won a bronze medal at the Australian National Dragon Boating Championship? Do we have that person in the audience? Maybe still at the club. Oh, yes. Oh, very good, very good. And may I ask, I'm actually not that familiar with dragon boating. Maybe some people in the audience neither. So what is that actually about? Yeah, maybe the Android, there it goes.
Hi, hello. I'm Danielle, so for everyone who has that question on their list, they can add it now. Dragon boating is with 20 people in a big boat. You're sitting next to each other and you all have a paddle. So it's a bit like rowing, but then you go forward instead of backwards.
Okay.
It's a Chinese tradition. So, yeah.
Great. Very interesting, very cool. So see, there's one more fact now. So for all of you who want to get this prize today, you now know who that person is, and be sure to talk to her. Thank you for sharing. And I just pick once more. Who broke his neck playing rugby? That sounds really dangerous. Not here today. Not here today. Okay. So I gave you one hint now. There's one more person that you now know who you need to talk to win the big prize at the end of the day. So, and with that, I'll hand it over to my colleague Tobias, who's going to take you through the agenda, the logistics, and all the details to make sure you have a great day 2 at our retail event. Thanks very much.